I'd like to thank you for coming to this week's faculty meeting. Today we will discuss the schedule for the next school year, the daily schedule, and possible new add-ons. We've had suggestions to implement a trimester schedule where we go 3 months on, 1 month off year-round. We have also had suggestions to extend the school by adding an hour and a half. If we choose to proceed with our usual schedule, we will have the option of a 2-week Christmas holiday, and either a 2-week spring break or a 2-week Easter. Remember, we also need to decide 1 hour a week for our professional development meetings. This year we chose to do them Mondays after school. We will still have the option of changing days or doing them at lunchtime. Keep in mind, if we were to lengthen the school day, our lunches would not become longer, and to meet after school would be to stay until about 5-6 p.m. Any comments?
Can we do both the extended day and year-round schedule? We could have so much learning time. We could also put the meeting at lunch so teachers don't have to stay so late.
As fun as that sounds, I think that may be pushing it a bit as far as our students' attention spans go. They are used to our normal fall, winter, spring on, summer off routine. We must use what will help us to make transitions efficiently and without interruption of trying to get the students to settle.
I second what Teacher 2 said. You make a valid point. I suppose when you look at it that way, it makes sense.
I move that we make motion to keep the student schedule as is and take our regularly scheduled breaks.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Any further discussion? None? Okay, so I have a motion that will keep our yearly students as is. All in favor of this motion, please state aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Perfect. Our next order of business, as far as daily schedule goes, teachers can do more core subjects in the morning, specials, half-an-hour lunch block, and science and social studies, then our meetings on whichever day we choose. Our other option would be to cover science and social studies in the morning, specials, lunch, and core classes after.
I move to make a motion that we go with option 1. I second this.
It has been properly moved and seconded to also keep our daily schedule as is. Is there any discussion?
I think it'd be more beneficial to cover core the first half of the day while our students' minds are still fresh. It can be the first thing we cover, and in part because of standardized tests, I feel it'd be a good idea to use the longer half of our day for this material. I also like having my lunch break to prep and don't mind staying 1 hour after. So, I encourage you all to vote in favor of this motion.
Okay, any further discussion? Alright, all in favor of voting to keep our school day the same, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Alright, it has been properly moved that we keep our daily schedule the same. Finally, we've been informed our school does not provide enough space for extracurricular activities. We've had suggestions to either spend the money on a new section to hold activities like community events and school functions, or we can move all the teachers around, possibly assigning some smaller rooms, and turn our largest rooms into activity rooms. Any suggestions?
Where exactly do we expect to find the funds for these renovations? If we recall, we spent our money for the year on floral scented hand soaps.
This is very true. If we were to add on, we would have to somehow come up with the money on our own.
I wouldn't mind fundraising to make this school a nicer place.
I move that we make a motion to fundraise and renovate this school.
Any seconds?
I second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to fundraise and remodel the school. Is there any further discussion? Okay, all in favor of this motion, please state aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. We move to renovate. That is all we have for today's business. I now move to adjourn the meeting. Can I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
See you guys.